Okay, let's go. Infernal Shrines. We have our last match in the quarterfinals, everybody. HasuObs against Dynouh. Another best of 3 series. And again, if you just tuned in, 23 heroes are banned for the main event, and all of those heroes are listed down below, alright? I'm not going to tell you the entire time what those heroes are. You can read that out for yourself. Every single hero that gets played at any of these games in the series can only be played once. So all the heroes that you see in game number 1, all 10, can't be played in game number 2 or game number 3 if it comes to that. So we have a ton of heroes banned, especially when we're going into game number 3. Now, Maiev and Kerrigan get just banned quickly, so Ultralisk is targeted, and yeah, they don't want to play against Ultralisk stuff here. But it's going to be pretty epic over here. It's going to be a lot of fun. And if some of you guys are looking at this like, wait a second, Khaldor, didn't you just talk the entire time about 13 banned heroes? Why is it 23 all of a sudden? What's happening here? 13 was for the group stage, and I told you group stage is a bit of a warm-up. Now it's 23, and that limits the players even more, and we had already some insanely cool series. So yeah, this is going to be good no matter what. Support choke? Hello? Alright. Insta-Tigers pick. Alright, they're not hesitating for a second. Gets locked in right away. This is a single elimination system too, which means whichever team loses here is out of the tournament and won't have a chance to make it into the semis or back into the winner bracket, because there is no loser bracket. You lose, you out. Okay, so let's see what HasuObs and his boys are doing. The Tracer account is run by Nintori, one of the few NA players that plays in the tournament here. And they were, just a second ago, they were a little bit worried that he overslept or something, or wasn't around. Because they were saying like, yeah, we have heard him at like 5 o'clock in the morning the last time. Which is roughly 12 hours ago. A little bit more than 12 hours, like 14 hours ago. So, yeah, Nintori is here, and he honestly crushed. He crushed in the group stage. He did a great job. Played really well here. It was a little bit sad to see that not more NA players signed up for Meta Madness. As I said, it was open, so everybody could apply. A few of them did, but I think in total it was only like 4 NA players that were willing to play with the ping. Nintori was one of them, and he's one of them that got also drafted, so that's cool. Sonya and Muradin come in, and just that continues the trend of Muradin every single time that we're heading into these matches now in the quarterfinals, that Muradin always gets played. It's the first thing that happens. He's like so high prioritized over here. He's one of the few top tanks that is not banned out, and they're immediately coming in saying like, yeah, let's get the dwarf in right away. Game number 1 and see what we can do. Now with Varian already taken by Backhook, you kind of want to follow up with a support that can lock the target down. Stukov is globally banned now as well, so he's not available for the position anymore. Malfurion is an option. Deckard Cain is already banned, and outside of that, I guess you can technically just say, okay, 7-side his ass and go Karazim. But, yeah, need a support for that. I could see a ban on Uther, the stun would work too. I was just about to say, I could see a ban on Malfurion. But they instead ban Uther. Now, technically speaking, you could go Tyrande. But if we've seen one thing over the last couple of weeks, it's that Tyrande just sucks. Tyrande just doesn't cut it. Honestly, if you get rid of some more supports and some other stuff, then maybe you can make Tyrande kind of work with like 33 banned out heroes or whatnot. But whenever she was played, she did not do work. And there's a Malfurion pick again. I expected Malfurion to be taken. And I could have seen him banned out, but then at the same time, it's also a really good move to say that they are banning Uther out. So, yeah, there's that. Alrighty. So, what else? What do we get here? We have Rexa, of course, and that is also not really too surprising.
I shall do what I must.
Oh, Alexstrasza. Okay, I like it. Already a little bit different here. And for Infernal Shrines, that means now that you have Tigers and Alexstrasza, they're going full NA on this one. So they have 2 transformations now. Dragon Queen plus also Tigers with Odin. That is pretty sick, boys. That is really sick. They are gonna have an insane setup for Shrines. Crazy good. If you can pop both and you have outside poke, whoo, that's good. Now Hasu, is it hammer time? Nah, Gul'dan. No hammer time here. Don't have enough for that. But yeah, Gul'dan is in, and that brings us to game number 1, everybody. We're in Infernal Shrines, and off we go. Team Hasu against Team Dynouh. Let's see if the double transformation setup of the red team with Tigers and Alexstrasza is going to work, or if Team Hasu can lock in a victory in game number 1. So let's make it happen. Let's jump straight into Infernal Shrines. Game number 1, let's go. Team HasuObs against Team Dynouh, the last series in the quarterfinals. Who moves on to the semi and who drops out of the tournament, we'll find out now. On the left side of the map, we got HasuObs on Gul'dan, we got Khaldor on Varian, Death Knight on Malfurion, Ultralisk on Sylvanas, and Nintori using the account Tracer on Rexa. On the right side of the map, Team Dynouh with Dino on Junkrat, Yasuo on Alexstrasza, Starzerg on Sonya, we got Rack on Tychus, and Wit on Muradin. So, let's go, everybody. And yeah, grenade build for Tychus. Also, the Circle of Life over here. We got Gul'dan with the Echoed Corruption. Nothing crazy. Stacking on level 1 for Muradin, which means that Sledgehammer is a likely option, considering. And it is time to party. Let's see what they can do here. Again, the double transformation with Alexstrasza and Tychus is going to be super interesting, because I'm talking, especially with the NA server in mind and the league, we're talking a lot about how if you have roughly 20 stacks and you pop the Dragon Queen or you pop Odin, you're normally in a position where you will be able to lock the objective in for your team, and how powerful these are in those setups. But now that you have both, that could become interesting. This is a combo that has literally like this, like the cornerstones of that combo have been drafted by North American teams in HGC. Mainly in A teams, Europeans normally didn't look for that. And of course, that was also back in the days when Tychus was in a very different spot where we had less heroes. So again, take all of that with a little bit of a grain of salt. But it's still true that North America really liked for a long time to play these Odin Dragon Queen setups on Infernal Shrines. And that is pretty much a similar setup that we're now seeing for Team Dynouh. Okay, so. Well, with that, we have our top lane. I guess Sonya is making a rotation happen right now. Gets hit by Gul'dan here. And Wit is already starting to look for another Stormbolt. Yep, back ult, stun, push back, and that is a kill. You see Gul'dan? You see Gul'dan? Gul'dan just absolutely abandoning him, being like, yo, whatever. But that's how you set combos up. Check it out. The jump, here comes the first one, the grenade, move back, and this is pretty much the combo and the setup that we're talking about the entire time. That's the perfect example for good coordination and really a game plan coming into this. Rotating between the lanes, looking for a target, and then setting Junkrat up so that he has an easy time isolating it and getting the kill. Now, the kill in and of itself doesn't really do a whole lot for you, but again, it brings you to a point where you slowly start to edge out small advantages that add up over time. And it might give you enough map control to, for example, take a camp. But either way, we got In the Rhythm as the level 4 talent for Tychus, so not going for the bigger they are in this setup. Trying to stack. Muradin also with Sledgehammer. That's not really a shocker. In comes Taunt as usual. And it is party time on the first objective right now. So let's see who's claiming this one. Again, as we speak, this can be a powerful setup for Team Dynouh. Good stacking also on Alexstrasza. 11 stacks on her level 1 already. Good for her. Came straight in with the Circle of Life and is now 9 stacks away from creating the extra regeneration blow. Early pop on the Dragon Queen. Alright. They're trying to save Wit first and foremost. Nicely done. And they have the 13 stacks. But the Dragon Queen has been popped very, very early to keep them in play here. And that means that Team HasuObs is just going to wait it out, sacrifice a couple of stacks, and then re-engage into the fight. So now they have another opportunity to maybe draw even. But you can see the huge gap. They need kills. They want them. They come in with a lockdown. They're stunned, and Starzerg is dead. Very, very nicely done. Yep, that was a quick one. Easy peasy kill here. And now they are still trying to fight for it, but with 33 stacks in the hands of the red team, that could still be tricky. Dynouh, Ultralisk, he wants the kill, but he can't get it. Muradin dives in deep and hits the Stormbolt. Wit and Yasuo with a kill against Sylvanas. 34 against 36. It's close. 36 to 37, 39, and they take it. Team Dynouh, they get the kill against Varian and they get the Punisher. Okay, here we go. It's time to party, everybody. Yeah, now they have... Oh my god, there's nobody even to bait it over the wall. Everybody else was just too low. Oh, they're gonna lose so much here. The wall is easily lost. Ultralisk baits it in a little bit deeper. Guys, that is a disaster for Team Hasu. Wow. They are losing the fort. It's not even close. Punisher is still at 40 HP as the fort finally goes down. That was unlucky. I mean, 1 kill to 3, but oh my god, Team Dynouh. You have to also keep in mind that this is actually another one of those matches where you have a first seed against a 4th seed. So Hasu and his boys had the #1 seeding spot, and Team Dynouh, they lost all of their matches in the group stage and came in 4th. So Hasu comes into this with his team as the huge favorite. And Team Dynouh just gave, like, yeah, they gave them something to think about. That could be a really interesting game now. That fort gone this early in the game is a problem. Now, the lead in experience is not that significant yet. 3 kills against 1, you can play around this, still fine. But time will tell how much they can do here now. I am more than a little bit interested to see how the next objective plays out. With level 10 abilities ready for the teams, that could be a really interesting one too. Especially since, again, on level 10, duh, you get your Odin. So, how do you play that? You get both at the same time? I doubt it. They're both, oh, and leap even! They go for leap! Okay, Sonya with leap, and yeah, they're going ham. They're going ham. This is gonna be a wild one. Now, you got Odin, you got Alexstrasza's Dragon Queen. You can make some leap plays here. It's also a disengage tool. Sonya just got a little bit jealous. She saw Gimli over here hopping around the entire time, trying to impress Legolas. And then Sonya was like, you know what? I can do that too. And I am yelling when I do it. So it's automatically cooler, you know? So she took that. Malfurion hasn't made a choice. Ah, there we go. Twilight Dream. And yep, next objective. Gonna be announced in a second, and then it's time to party. Wit over here. Stormbolt, he connects it. Nice, good job. That looked like it would just hit straight up against the minion. But nope, not so much. At the top, Sonya still gets a little bit attacked. Did some decent work here as well. Sylvanas soloing the camp. I like it. I mean, honestly, this is getting interesting now. 10,000 damage for Junkrat. Ultralisk is sniffing this out. Pretty much everybody just took it. Nobody well, they took the cam, they didn't take it yet. So you always want to time these cams with the objective. You want to make sure that you're creating another point of attention. And that's why nobody moved in for it. But I love how they're 5-manning. They're stealing it. Get wrecked! I was just waiting for that to happen. It had to happen at some point, right? Everybody is not even going for their camp. They're just claiming it and then they let it go. And you don't even sit close by. They played it greedy, soaking the experience too. And now the camp is stolen away. That's how you do that. Hasu, he came in. He made the shot. Made the call. And now, yeah. This is even worse because this wave got proxied. The timing on it was even perfect. The proxied wave as well, and now they're getting pressured. But that is how you steal that camp away. You can try to play it too cute, you know? And that's exactly what happened. Delaying the camp capture is awesome, but you still have to protect it. You still have to keep heroes around to protect it or you're gonna be in trouble. Okay, now it's level 12 versus level 12. And that could be a kill. Oh, Wit. Wit is able to make it. Gets out, and they used a lot of abilities here. The Dragon Queen has already been used. Odin has been used. 21 to 15 stacks, but the blue team is re-engaging. Blue team is coming back in. Stormbolt. There's the flip. Goodbye, Hasu. Hasu should be dead. Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, he can't get stunned like this. Didn't have vision, I suppose, but yep, that hurt. And oh my god, Dynouh. Dynouh is crushing them. Like him just repositioning everybody. Look at this. Again, they get another kill. That's 2 kills. They are murdering here. They are absolutely murdering. 5 kills to 1 in total and another objective that they're going to claim now. And they are starting to walk away with experience. 13 against 12. 1 level lead. Bot lane, they're trying to get some counter value at least by using Sylvanas. And that's a 3-man setup that they're running here now. Starzak alone is not going to be able to... Excuse me. he just leave that shit? What? Did he just leap that? I mean, full memes or what's happening here? I mean, I guess you don't need that cooldown anytime soon, so it's gonna be back by the time that there's a fight. But, well, okay, that's new. Comes in and just simply leaps Misha. He hates animals. I don't know what I can say to you about Starzerk, but apparently he hates animals. So, or he just hates Misha. I don't know, one of the two. Maybe Misha has been mean to him in the past, like either one. But yeah, he just leaped that shit. He was just like, whoa! This is like, let's go. Very aggressive. All the keeps are more or less gone. All of them. Yep, all of the keeps on the blue team side are just gone now. So Junkrat, yeah, he's laughing. He has a lot to laugh about. But brutal setup. Tychus, by the way, gets no stacks on this level 4. Look at this. 10 minutes in, 23 stacks. Not really crazy or anything. But yeah, Leap is obviously back. I mean, fair enough. Take Misha down, gets a bit of experience, has a bit of fun. Why wouldn't you? Still a bit unexpected there. Now, one stack alone, and Rexa is gonna have the quest completed on level 4. So there's that. But yep, here we go. Attacks are slowly coming in, and with 16 just around the corner, Team Dino is not willing to fight yet. Well, are they? They shouldn't be. No. Dino was trying to follow up on the Stormbolt here. The quest is obviously completed. Now that Bronzebeard Rage is in, that's one of the most important talents for Muradin these days. I mean, honestly, this one is just 6 city right there. Hugely important. If you don't go for healing static plus the level 4 synergy. But now we got the extra jump, the Draconic Might, and I have to admit that I did not expect Ultralisk's team to come out and just go ham like they do right now. And Stormbolt didn't do anything. Hasu, they want to come back. Lifebinder has been used right away, and instead of Muradin, Sylvanas dies. Hasu's team just can't kill anything. They can't get the kills. Look at this. Another setup against Varian, and he might fall. Nah, I didn't get the mine out in time. But there's Sonya with a spear. Varian is dead. 7 kills to 1. Level 16 is delivering. They're crushing. Team Hasu is in deep shit right now. They are 1 level behind. They are 1 talent behind. They're losing all the forts. They're losing the walls at the keep. Varian is down. Sylvanas is down. This one is easily eliminated. That's more experience in the hands of Team Dino. And the next objective will decide the fate of the blue team, I suppose. It's going to be a fight on even talents, and they desperately need one. But the way that this is being played by Team Dino is honestly pretty impressive. Now, late game is always a bit of a different beast, but with Alexstrasza and Tychus on this map, that's an easy punisher, honestly. So, yeah, it is a little bit crazy what's happening right now. But the level 16, as I said, is now available for both teams, and that is for the next fight. So that gives us a couple of unstoppable frames for Sylvanas. That gives us the Ruinous Affliction for Hasu, who's nowhere near completing his level 1, by the way. He's at 23 stacks out of the 40 that he needs. Feign Death is in. Still, stats advantage for Team Dino, obviously. But let's go, let's see what they can do. Because this is getting a little bit dangerous now. Alright, let's see if they can get some kills here. Now also the timings of Odin and the Dragon Queen could definitely shift them around a bit. It's kind of funny that Rag doesn't get any stacks together even though Misha is there. They pop both at the same time. I mean, he's committing early to Odin, and in Odin he can't stack it, and outside of that they don't really have that kind of fight where he has Stain. Yeah. Starzerk leaps away, good choice, and goes for the kill against Hasu and gets it. Hasu is down, Starzerk gets out, Malfurion is dead. They're getting farmed. They're getting farmed. Farming simulator in Heroes of the Storm. Yeah, there's the kill against... They're getting murdered, absolutely murdered. I mean, look at this. Junkrat is down, so at least they could get that kill. Ultralisk, nice. It's like, I'm a survivor. I'm making it, boys. That 4 doesn't attack me, and now they're going for the 5-man wipe. Wit is trying to get the solo kill over here, and he's doing some serious work. I guess he's going to get backhold eventually, unless he runs out of mana, of course. That's the bigger one. Stormbolt, yep, top keep, by the way, is in real trouble. The dash, and then Alexstrasza comes in and he dies. Alright. Varian is down. Top keep, as you can see, is in trouble. The one in the middle is already gone, and there is just nothing that Team Hasu can do anymore. Unless they perform some kind of miracle here, they're going to lose this game. What a performance by Team Dynouh. 12 kills to 2 against the favorite. Seriously, they are stepping it up big time. I'm impressed. And, well, this is a best of 3. One more map lost and Team Hasu is out of the tournament. Team Dynouh with a win in game number 1, taking the lead in the best of 3 series here in the quarterfinal of Meta Madness. Before we head into game number 2, make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it yet so you don't miss out on any future content here on Khaldor TV. Game number 2, Battlefield of Eternity. It took us a little bit longer to get into game number 2 because Hasu and his boys ordered a big jug of aloe vera so that they could soothe all those burns that they got in game number 1. Holy hell! Dynouh and his team, they came out swinging. I mean, seriously? These guys came to play. And I am so impressed because Hasu's team came in as the favorite. They delivered in the group stage. They came in first seed. They now go up against the 4th seed out of the other group. And Dynouh, they're playing like they're a different team right now. It's honestly impressive. Like, it's crazy. And they crushed them. It's not only that they won the map like super close and at the end they made the correct move and they took it. No, they crushed them completely. Now we're going to Battlefield of Eternity. And again, Maiev gets banned, but I gotta say, I'm ready for what Dino and his boys have in store for the second map. The thing is, I really want to see what Hasu and his team are doing now too, because I kind of think that they are coming into this and saying like, you know what, we have to make sure that we're gonna just crush them right now. That they come in with some kind of game plan and really step it up. Maybe they didn't, like, sometimes it happens that in the first game, you know, you just like don't have the synergy just yet. Maybe Nintori really just woke up and needed a warm-up game, like, I don't know. But yeah, that game was not really what anybody expected, I would say. There was definitely Hasu as the favorite. And Hammer gets banned. Now that's a good one. Yeah, so great for them. And, well, let's go. Let's see what we're gonna get for the picks. They need a different game plan. The isolation plays that we saw from Dino in the first map, they were solid. And Hasu's team just didn't have the synergy that they had in the group stage. So they need to find some combo here that they can play out. Now Kerrigan is up, just saying. First we have Jimmy taken, so they need to damage against the Immortal. Kerrigan over here on this map, also not something that you normally see. So yeah, should probably point that out too. It's not really your normal Kerrigan map. She can be played here, don't get me wrong. But there's a reason why they this time banned Hammer over Kerrigan. Now, Maiev is more of a threat, and Hasu's Hammer on Battlefield of Eternity is a huge nuisance to go up against. Kerrigan could still be played, but either way. Lulnara and Uther. Alright, so the early commitment to Lulnara here. I mean, again, it kind of shows you how much of the damage that you normally use against the Immortal is already gone. Granted, you still got Vala available for an arrow build, but Hanzo, for example, is banned, Li Ming is banned, Greymane would be up, but they played with Lunara already a bit. So it's kind of interesting that they're going for Bambi here immediately. It's a really early commitment to her. Here's Tyrael. Yeah, we see him a bit more now too. And the old man. Okay. So they got K now in. Protect Jimmy. Use the Exterminator to win the Immortal. So yeah, let's go over to the bans. And with Uther taken, I mean, there's plenty of supports around for Game 2. Game 2 never really worries me too much. You got Rhaegar, for example, which would be really good too. And I don't even know why I'm babbling on about supports, because like Uther on one side, they got Kane on the other, so that's not going to be a problem. They ban out Samuro. They're really just afraid of getting the hell cheesed out of them. They're just sitting there, it's like anything that we don't want to deal with, anything that can be super annoying, just get it out there. I'm a little bit sad that no team went on Tomb of the Spider Queen and, for example, came in and dropped an Asmodan composition or something. I'm kind of sad we didn't see that. But there's an Oriel ban, so they don't want to go up against a double support setup with Uther and Oriel. Fair enough. They are just afraid of the whip. And, yep. What else? What is Wit gonna take, for example? Double support, honestly, is not really a dumb idea. If you are choking out tanks, for example, you can always come in with a double support then in Meta Madness and make that play. Of course, heroes that have been played on game number 1 can't be played in game number 2 anymore. So that's one of the reasons why we have... I mean, again, if you look at it, as we came in, 33 heroes were not available. 6 more are banned here, which means that for this particular series, 39 heroes have been, so to say, banned. So that really limits your options. And that makes some of the heroes and some of the compositions that you normally wouldn't see really, really good all of a sudden. Now, Anubarak and Blaze get taken. That's a solid combo. And Chen has started to make his way into the priority list very heavily for a lot of the teams here. Greymane gets taken out too. They got a ton of damage on the Immortal. A ton of damage. Jimmy and Greymane, really? Lunara can't keep up with that, and even a little bit. But then again, it's also a question if you can win the team fights, right? And if you can get those 2 heroes on the Immortal without being punished by your opponent. And Nubarak and Blaze, they can both dive, but we need more damage. Orphea, Coffin Girl. Coffin Girl comes in, and that brings us into game number 2. Team Hasu, they're a little bit on the ropes here. This is a best of 3 series. They lose this map, and they're out of the tournament. Team Dynouh, they want to make it happen. Let's see if they can. Battlefield of Eternity is game number 2, map number 2. Let's come straight in. Team HasuObs against Team Dynouh at Meta Madness. Let's go! We are ready for map number 2, ladies and gentlemen. Let's make it happen. It is a party time. Yep, in this situation, it is going to be up for grabs. Who's going to take it here? Is it going to be HasuObs that forces game number 3, or is Team Dynouh going to make the plays? Over on the left side, we got Ultralisk on Greymane. We got Death Knight on Deckard Cain. We have Backward on Tyrael, HasuObs on Reyna, and Tracer, aka Nintori, plays Chen. To the right side of the map, Dynouh on Orphea. We got Yasuo on Uther, Starzerg on Blaze, Wit on Anubarak, and Rak on Lunara. So, let's go, everybody. Let's have a little bit of a look of what's gonna happen in game number 2, if we're gonna see a similar setup here, or what's gonna happen in this series. This should be quite the fun one, honestly, because I didn't really expect that Dino and his boys would pop off the way that they did on the last one. But here we go. Right now, this is pretty much where Hasu has to buckle down, Arschbacken zusammenkneifen und ab dafür. Alright, they're gonna go for the early kill maybe against Dino, but Coffin Girl makes it out. Nice lead down. Yeah, at the top of the map, Tracer, aka Nintori, going up against Starzerg, our solo lane, where Chen has to deal with Blaze. We have now also Exterminator as a level 1 talent, that was obvious. And for Blaze this time, it's the Adrenaline Stim Pack. And not going for... Oh, wait a second. They're going for Chen, the Panda. And Nintori, he's dead. Yep, Nintori is down. Nintori is down, committing honorable Subaru right over here. Honestly, he just got ganked, but still, in this case, it's like the kill feed is always funny when Chen is involved. Yeah, he went on level 1 for the Storm Stout secret recipe. And now that we have the first kill from Team Dynouh already, I'm a little bit worried about Hasu's team. This is really, like, who came in and thought, alright, Dynouh is gonna crush Hasu? Like, I didn't. They stepped it up a lot. And I'm impressed. I'm not gonna lie though, I would love to see a third map between the two. And that would be kind of fun. It would be awesome to see a third map here, no matter how it goes. Because, yeah, this was a little bit unexpected. And a 3-mapper would be fantastic, given the way that they've been playing so far. Also, again guys, if you're watching this on YouTube, and another quick hint that this is all sponsored by Hightech. They've been an amazing sponsor and partner to work with, and if you're interested to see more events like this one, if you like Meta Madness, if you like the concept, if you're having fun with the commentary and the games, then one easy way for you to support all of this and to help to make it happen again is if you're checking out the Hightech website. It's linked in the description of the video, and it actually helps a lot. I'm going to talk to them about 2021, about additional tournaments that we could run, and if they see that the Heroes of the Storm community is engaging with their website, if there's some traffic coming through the tournament, that is going to make my life a lot easier when I talk to them about all of those details. And additionally, if you of course are looking for something, in the market for something, then definitely have a closer look, but you don't have to go on an insane shopping spree or anything. Just having a look at the website and some of the crazy setups that they have over there is already enough. So thank you for everybody that invests a couple of seconds in order to do that. Really appreciate it, and as I said, it helps. It's a couple of seconds for you, but it really helps, and it's going to make it more likely that we're having more tournaments like this next year. Now, as we're heading into our first objective fight with level 4 talents, well, it seems like the blue team is going full on the defensive. They are the ones who would love to race. They got Greymane, they got Jimmy, but they also got the kill. They take down Uther, and that's a great start now for Team Hasu. But they're starting to come straight in again. And look for kill number 2. Instead, they dive in a bit too deep, and Berchult is in trouble for just a moment, but they are able to save him. Nicely done. Job well done here by them. So yeah, great job. And of course, now the big question is, what else can they do here? They win the halftime show, just barely, but they need to do a little bit more. It's a kill for a kill so far. And what else are we gonna see? Here comes the play, straight again. Jimmy's trying to get the auto attacks blocked down onto the Immortal itself. Lunara's on the right side of the map and is racing them pretty much. And Lunara is currently winning the battle. Jimmy needs some vision, and he needs to have also a clear angle on this. This is going to get a close one. If they can commit, that's going to be great. But it's a 4 versus 5 the entire time, and Blaze goes down as a result, which gives Jimmy the chance to go for it, and they take it. 1000 HP on the shield. That's all there's to it, but that is more than enough. Nicely done, well played, and now an opportunity for Team Hasu to get a slight advantage in this game. That's what they're looking for as they push to the top lane. Level 7 talents are also in, which gives us the standard, the Swift Retribution. We got the Unstable Compound over here. Shielding Potion of Deckard Cain on the level 4, by the way. And a full-on engage comp apparently for a Nubarak. Let's see what he goes for level 7, because we've actually seen him with Underking now. Normally you follow up with a Subterranean Shield. Yeah, and there it is. They go for the hard dive on this one. Okay. Wit really wants to jump into that back line and put some pressure on the Jimmy, I suppose. But at the top, they've now lost the wall, and they're losing a significant amount of hit points on the fort. Not the fort itself, though. But, yep, off we go. Towards the top. Next camp is getting attacked here. And there we have it. One camp easily taken. Well, maybe not that easily. Are they going to fight for that? I don't really think so. I don't think they want to engage into this now. No, they let it slide. But yeah, there comes the jump onto the old man. He can't make it work though. And Nubarak gets cleansed. Yeah, that was important. If that cleanse doesn't hit and Wit gets locked in by Deckard Cain, then I suppose this is a potential kill. Jimmy was already hammering him with one attack after another. Now, top side, we still have that slight leading experience for Team Hasu. And they're getting pressured, of course, now thanks to the Khaldor camp that has been taken. And things are starting... again, things are looking a little bit better for Hasu's team now after they won the first objective. But we'll see. Nintori down here is falling back very, very quickly. Doesn't want to risk anything either. Especially since the team has just told him, listen, everybody's gone. We don't know where they are. They might just try to trap us topside. But there's a potential rotation coming your way, so play it a bit safe and let Blaze do his thing. Now, of course, they have the vision again. The engage attempt by Nubarak did not work out. But the Immortal is spawning soon. Level 10. A little bit closer for Team HasuObs. It's not really a mad lead. It's not a fantastic advantage that gives you an easy halftime show. But it might give them at least a lead in, you know? So, yeah. But either way, with that, we got Tracer, Nintori, now moving down to the bottom, trying to steal this one too. And decides against it. It would just take too long. The problem is, if he really waits all of that out, it takes like an eternity for him to get it. And if someone moves in and steals it away, then they're going to be in trouble too. So either way, you lose. Either you're late on the objective, or it's getting taken away from you. But they're pushing the bot a little bit. They're trying to get level 10 value by simply being aggressive here for a few more seconds. Taking one of the towers down and maybe obliterating the gate would help. Especially since Jimmy is already at the top dealing with those shamans. But now level 10 is in for both. A lot of defensive setups. Divine Shields. Also the bunker is in. Cocoon. Can all be used to either engage in a team fight and cocoon someone out of it. Ooh, triple panda. No top keg plays. Nintori. He doesn't like the barrel. Yeah, triple panda's pretty strong though. If he gets that on Ophir or on Lunara, then there's trouble brewing for sure. Yeah, but now, as you can tell, we got still everybody... Like, right now, everybody's just respecting this a lot. They're just like, yeah, we are not really engaging just yet, are we now? We are gonna wait just a little bit. So, for now, The slow engage, trying to see if they can at least get a couple of shots connected with Hasu. But Coffin Girl is making her way in as well, looking for the flank, the engage. Hasu, oh my god, they cocooned him. They kind of saved him. That kind of saved him. At this point, Divine Shield is already on Wit. He makes it out. Anuburak is alive, and so is Jimmy. Jimmy has survived as well. They're trying to make the play again for the objective, and this time there's the auto connects connecting. Yeah. There's a triple stack. Nice jet propulsion. Good job by Starzerk, but no real follow-up. And Deckard Kane immediately delivered a little bit of cover. Okay. So there's an opportunity now. Hasu's burning this bad boy down. Oh yeah, inspire and then go for it. Exterminator has such an insane talent. And of course you got Greymane too. I mean, once that they have a kill or two and they can really commit to something here, they can easily take this. So right now, there's another approach towards Wit. And Wit is in a weird spot. He's going for a full engage build, but he has to be careful. They're trying to get the stun against Nintori. Nintori is moving back out, up at the top. The Immortal halftime show is lost. They won this one easily. Look at this. There's not a single damage point on the blue team's Immortal. The red team has lost half of theirs. So, yeah, that's going to be a race. They have to defend. They have to engage aggressively. And I suppose even Rack is part of the defense this time. Now they send him back. They want him to attack here. But we've seen this movie before. It didn't end well for Team Dynouh the last time. So they're all playing around it. The zone and the bunker force and the... Wow. Yes, there's the sanctification. Coffin Girl is dead. Starzerk is about to make it out. But, well, the objective is definitely going to be taken by Hasu's team. They're looking for another kill, which he couldn't get. But they are getting this Immortal. 3 kills to 1 and the second Immortal for the team. Okay. The team in blue, they want to bring it to game 3. And, well, if nobody comes to the top to defend, I think Blaze might just be too late. This could be the end of the fort at the top. If not, then it's going to be so low that they can take it at any point. Yeah, and down here, that's another one that is in trouble. Top fort is saved. Barely, baby. But here we go. Level 13 isn't ready just yet, but now they're making the plays. Yeah, that's going to be a fort and they want kills. They want more. Panda, lockdown, Wit, Divine Shield. They have to use the Divine Shield. They know that he's going to die. If not, and Cleanse wasn't ready anymore. And that's another big cooler that was just baited out. There was no other way. Team Dynouh would have lost their tank, and then they know the shit is really hitting the fan after that, because there's just too much push power that they have here. And they're coming in with everything that they have. Shield is already gone, so now the Immortal is in melee mode, trying to break through the wall here. They're probably not committing to the keep completely. If they feel that the Immortal is still strong enough, then maybe, but I would assume that they're taking the fountain down. They're looking to see if they can get a kill, but Blaze is also not the top lane anymore, so they expect a flank at some point, and they are simply falling back. They're playing this disciplined. They're not going too far out here for very good reason, but they've done serious damage at the bot lane. Not only did they destroy the fort, the keep is down to 50% HP. They're in a fantastic position right now. Really good one. And the main question, of course, is still what happens around the next objective. Because as much damage as they're doing, they're not really far ahead in experience. Okay, there's the Sanctification. Bunker is out as well. Cocoon has been used against Greymane. They're trying to lock down Blaze. Greymane is back alive. Yeah, hoppity hop. Bambi comes in. And Coffin Girl just smashes that coffin straight over Deckard Kane's head. Easy kill. Nice. Good commitment. Waiting it out for a long, long time. And then bam. Command, snappy call. And they come in and get the kill. 3 kills to 2 now. They're trying to bring this back. Blaze had to fall back to the Nexus though, since he's defending the bottom keep. But they got that kill. They're keeping themselves in range. And they're ahead in experience now. They are ahead. They have taken a mad lead in minion experience, as you can see here on the panel. And thanks to those few kills, hero experience isn't really too shabby either. But the main bulk is really from the fact that they centered. The Blaze went onto the off lane over and over and over again, trying to catch additional waves, and he did. And that's why they're ahead in experience right now. So they have nearly level 15, and Team Dynouh by no means are they out of this yet. Yep, 3 to 2 kills. And let's go. At this point, we got, the move straight for the camp, I suppose. Well, with 3 seconds left, they might wait for the halftime show. Yeah, they're gonna try and burn it down. Greymane, where are you? They need you. Your team needs you. Ride that ugly chocobo, whatever that is. And go straight in and take that one. So, who wins it? Yep, there it is. Small victory. Small victory for the red team. And now they can take the camp. Okay. There we go. They might lose this one now. Team Dynouh. Are they bringing this back? They're looking good here. They nearly take it, but here's the fight. It's the triple panda, baby. We're going for a triple panda action against Sazerk. And whoa. Yeah, they are on Blaze now. Oh, big ult. But Deckard Kane. Stay a while. And that guy is so boring. Different story, brother. Different story. One day, just tell us something different. It's always the same story. Everybody falls asleep here. And, well, top 4 is also about to go down. I gotta say, Team Dynouh's bringing this back. Team Dynouh's doing some solid work now. They're slowly starting to take some structures. Now they're trying to go for kills. Uther has the Divine Shield himself. And the kill, yes, against Jimmy. This was Jimmy. He's down, and they're taking it. They have taken the top fort already, thanks to the camp, and they're now taking the Immortal at the bottom here. Wit is a bit low. Can they save him? No, they cannot, but they might be able to get a counter kill. Even if they don't, the Immortal is claimed. Rack is stacking the attacks, and that's all the poison that he needs. There we go. Nice. Well done. Okay, so now we got the kills in. Anubarak is down. And so far, so good. That was actually pretty solid. It was important, though, for the blue team that they got the kill against the Anubarak. That is going to make this Immortal push a bit weaker. I still think that the fort at the bottom of the map is going to fall. But, again, that was an important one. And, well, technically speaking, they are kind of ahead in structures after the fort falls down. Now, of course, the top fort is super low on this team. And down here, the keep is also in trouble. But when it comes to catapult pressure, Team Dynouh has just now taken the lead. Since there's still a fort for them at the top lane. Granted, that thing is so, like, honestly. If you just, like, go to that thing and just spit at it, it crumbles. So, yeah. But there's a kill attempt. And Chen gets saved by the Sanctification. The bunker is up. Orphea is down. Coffin Girl has just bitten the dust. And, yeah, can crawl into her own coffin now. Instead of slamming it around here. And that is a defense on the keep. Oh, clutch. Yep, both of the teams super low on some of those structure HPs. I like it. That is actually kind of insane now. Back and forth the entire time. The Epicenter was, of course, a huge game changer now. Orphea has 60,000 damage. Greymane has 58k at this point too. They want that keep at the bottom. They're starting to dive in for it. They're just saying, hey, you lost one of your main damage dealers. We have 5 on the map. It's a 5 versus 4 no matter what. We're gonna go in for it. We're gonna poke that down slowly. And they should. They should really try and capitalize on this. The problem is that Orphea is back in another 2 seconds. They didn't have enough time. So they have to fall back. It was an attempt. They tried, right? And I really like that they did. But I also like that they had the discipline to fall back and not simply just commit to it, maybe lose some heroes, and then get murdered on the way back. Because if you get, for example, wiped now, Team Dynouh can just take it. They can just move through the bottom, move past the keep, and come in and take the core down. We've seen it in this tournament. Not only in Heroes of the Storm, not only in competitive matches, no. In this very tournament. So, yep. By now, with the 16 talents, we also have the Executioner out. Paint them, rat. Yeah, Jimmy is trying to do his thing here. Lulnara with the unfair advantage. And it's time for the next Immortal. Time to get things done. 60,000 on Greymane. Yep. And Jimmy, of course, more so focused on the Immortal damage, as he should. 46,000 by Lunara, who hasn't died yet. Only hero on the red team that hasn't fallen yet. The glory of the high heavens. Ho, ho, ho. Poke and goodbye. Man. Alrighty. So, keep is down and Team Dynouh is ahead all of a sudden. Now they're trying to return the favor at the top, but again, this is a fort. At the bottom there was a keep. So the lead goes to Team Dynouh at this point. Yeah, they've taken it. I gotta say, it's still impressive to me. But this isn't over by any means. If HasuObs' team is able to win one single team fight here, it could mean the end of the game. So this is the big one. But, well, let's check it out and see what else they have. What do we have? A little bit of a move towards the camp, maybe? They're hesitating. The problem is really if you give up the position on your own Immortal, sure, you don't want to play that poke game and that weird standoff, but at the same time, once that you're shifting towards your own camp, you're going to see them attack right away. Now they're trying to wrap around a little bit to get a better angle, but there's a stun. Jimmy! And he's dead. He moved too far out. Hasu was a little bit too fast. He's dead. Backhold is about to go down. They might get the kill. That's 2. Can they make it 3? The explosion is there. They want to go for Greymane, and Greymane is dead as well. Do they go core or do they go Immortal? They go core. They go for the core. They're going for the core, guys. They're trying to end it. Team Dynouh might just be able to take down Team Hasu without dropping a map. Unbelievable. What the hell? Never ever would I have thought that they can take it. Not like this. Oh, ho, ho, ho. The triple pandas get murdered. Death Knight on Deckard Cain. He's dead too. They're doing it. They're doing it. They are going straight in the bulwark on 20 with a value. And Team Dynouh kicks HasuObs out of the tournament and advances to the semi-final. Nicely done. Impressive. GG. Team Dynouh moves to the semis of Meta Madness. Thank you everybody for watching the video today. I hope that you enjoyed the show and the commentary. And keep in mind that the spoiler protection that is going to run for the rest of the video is made possible by all the support on patreon.com. So guys, if you want to support my work, if you want to help me start new projects and keep the spoiler protection in place, please consider heading over to patreon.com/Khaldor. There's also a link in the YouTube description and check that out. Thanks in advance and see you guys next time with more esports coverage here on Khaldor TV. Have a great day.